Hey again, how are you? My name is Drew, aka Booty Sweat. Welcome back to the channel, and we are continuing on in our series of custom variations for characters in Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate. This time we're going to be going over Shao Kahn. Now Shao Kahn's not going to be too complicated for us to do, because basically we're going to take Annihilation, we're going to take Risen Emperor, and just kind of tweak it a little bit in two different ways. So we're going to add a couple of new moves. So first I want to go over what is Risen Emperor, why is it such a good, or why is it really the best, in my opinion, variation for Shao Kahn. And the reason being because it includes these two moves, Annihilation, which is this little move, and the Dark Priest, which gives you a buff to your damage. So just take a quick couple looks at some combos for Shao Kahn, and you'll see kind of the benefits of the Dark Priest. And in addition, he gets you a crushing blow on your Annihilation move as well. So just kind of check out some of these combos and look at the extreme amount of damage that Shao Kahn can get with this combination of moves. Yeah, so there's really no universe in which I think there's any combination of moves that Shao Kahn gets that are better than the Dark Priest and Annihilation combo, especially because with Dark Priest, not only do you get additional damage, that's what triggers your crushing blow, is if you have Dark Priest buff activated. And then of course you can go into a further combo from there, as we already saw, but Shao Kahn just really is a big time damage dealer with this combination of moves, so you want to be using it. Now the main thing is that Risen Emperor comes with the upward hammer, so Shao Kahn will kind of throw the hammer upwards, but I've replaced it actually with the air hammer projectile. Well, I'm doing it wrong. I apologize, I'm an idiot. It's used with two. I don't know why I was thinking it was one. But it replaces it with this. So before, you have this move where he would throw it upwards and hit them out of the air. I don't really care for that much because Shao Kahn already kind of has some pretty good anti-air options, like with back 3, if you hit them with back 3 out of the air. And then you can go into all kinds of big damage combos as a result of hitting them out of the air. That way, you know, if you wanted to go in and hit him with a little... And if you have that crushing blow loaded up, you know, they basically have just given you a bazillion damage for jumping at you. But instead, I like this one because it gives him a pretty decently mid-hitting projectile. So that's kind of why I like it. It's a really decent projectile, honestly. The startup is not that bad at 24. It's not terrible for an air projectile. It has pretty good range, and it just kind of can be used to take your opponent off guard if they are not expecting it. So I think that it's overall a better projectile than his upward one. So really, I just think replace on Risen Emperor the upward hammer with the downward jumping hammer, and I think you got a pretty neat little variation. Okay, for the second variation, just before we get into the second variation, again, I just want to ask, if you're enjoying this content, if it's helping you out at all, if you're getting any kind of value, please make sure you like and subscribe. It really helps out small channels like me in terms of the algorithm and kind of getting our content out for other people to see so that I can help others as well. So yeah, without further ado, let's go back into the, go forward into the second variation that we're going to be covering. And that is basically the exact same thing. So we've still got the Dark Priest, and we've still got Annihilation. What we have changed now is instead of the air hammer, we have this move, Skewer. Now this move does not work on grounded opponents, but it is Shao Kahn's armor breaker. So if your opponent decides to break away, say you've got, you know, you've got the combo going, and they decide to break away, you can actually guess that and hit them with this instead. So see, I have Raiden breaking away. There he goes. Now normally that would prevent me from getting any more damage, really, because if I try the normal combo, I'm hitting him. I'm got 182 for a bar because he used breakaway. Now, say I use skewered. And that hits him. Now that's 230, so that's better. But the cool thing about skewered is if you do have meter, offensive meter, you can amplify it for an additional launch. Now what if we have Dark Priest out as well? Let's see what kind of damage we can get off of hitting their breakaway with skewered. That's 46%, and they used all their defensive bar on a breakaway. So really not bad at all. Pretty good. I like that move a lot for its ability to do that. You can also say you have enough of these loaded up. You've got all 3 of these. That gives you the crushing blow for Shao Kahn's little stabby stab move. And you can get a pretty good combo that way as well. Say you've already used the crushing blow or you don't have Dark Priest activated, then you can still get big time damage with that. Really, really nice chunk of damage. But what if you have all of the above? 51%. 51% off of 2 crushing blows, which you can get together. You normally would not be able to get that, but because of skewered, you can. So overall, I just really think that those moves go really well together. Again, you just get obscene amounts of damage as a result of using these moves. And so it's just really cool. You know, another way, say you get the down 2 crushing blow. It's just a lot of damage, as you can see. I have easy crushing blows on, which is why I was able to get that one without Dark Priest out. But Dark Priest, in addition to getting that, I mean, he just increases the damage of your hammer-based strikes in general. You see that does 33 damage. When it goes away, it does less than that. Only does 30. So you're in general getting more damage anyway. But with all those crushing blow combos and the kind of things that you can do with skewered added, this is probably my preferred Shao Kahn variation, so take that as you will. Really, these two I think are the ones that I use the most. I think just having Annihilation and Dark Priest together is just too good. You've got to do it. And but you know, if you disagree, if you have another combination of moves that you like to use, make sure you leave it down in the comments below. I'd love to hear it. I'd love to try out some of your thoughts as well. Yeah, but other than that, then we're done with Shao Kahn, so we'll be back with another guide shortly. Have a good one. Be blessed.